tremendously been part of me for some reason. I feel like I'm part of Icon already. Now, thank you. Now, to answer your question, it's in life. There's always challenges. I really can't point out exactly the challenges in what parts of filmmaking that we're talking about as an actor, as a filmmaker, or where. But I'll give you a broad range of issues that you might come across in filmmaking generally. For me, there is that thing when you are not embraced, your art is not embraced. It tends to water your spirit down, you know, when you feel like you've done so much, but it's not seen. Thank God for Icon Movie Awards now. You guys can showcase your art. You can actually throw it out there in the open so that people will see and people can show appreciation, or they don't like it. Then you know that you've not done well, or you've done well. Challenges like being an actor, growing up in Nigeria back then, the challenges that I faced, I don't know if you guys have the same challenges here whatsoever, but if you told your parents back when I was growing up that you want to become an actor, you might be lucky you don't get slapped a couple of times. Like, in fact, it's almost you several times. I mean, your mates are going to become doctors, lawyers, and engineers, scientists, and you're coming here saying you want to become an actor. Actors weren't looked upon as a good profession at the time in Nigeria. It was a challenge for me. So, but I loved it, and I was passionate about it. And that's one thing that kept me going on. Consistency and passion was what drove me. It wasn't the money. It wasn't, even when I started filming in Nigeria, they barely paid. You know, a whole lot of people these days are thinking of how they're going to benefit from being, you know, in the arts, and I understand. But for me, it wasn't about the financial benefit. It was just, I just wanted to show that I could be an actor. I just wanted to show that I could do it as good as what I used to watch the Hollywood films, you know, how they do it. That was it for me. And those were my challenges at the time, you know, basically. Now, as a filmmaker, you think about how to make a film that resonates with the demographic of people that you think will watch the film. So your story should determine what you're going to get, basically. So most times we get very sentimentally attached to stories. Those are the challenges that we get as filmmakers. So you want to talk about the story of your growing up, or you want to talk about the evil things or the bad things that happen to you, you know, your experience in life. You want to talk about some of those details. And for some reason, you do talk about it, well told, but it doesn't resonate. Like, people are not feeling it as much. That hurts you. That makes you feel like, oh, people are not feeling me from my storytelling or my narrative or something. It becomes a challenge for you. So I know that. So there are two things. Either I make a movie as a filmmaker for the benefit of not wanting to make any remuneration from it, or I look at a commercial film and I go ahead and make it. So those are the challenges you will face as a filmmaker. They will happen to you. It's not about you telling your story exactly the way you want it to be told. Now, if you told it that way, sometimes it turns out very good, sometimes it turns out bad. You never know the direction of where the people will be at the time, whether they are in a mood to want to appreciate the way you narrated that story. So that's my 1 shilling advice. Thank you.
In fairness, and in absolute fairness, the next Icon Awards that we're doing the runoff all the way from Lagos down to Uganda was initiated by him. He's giving me the credit, but like he sat me down and painted the picture. I'm like, whoa, that is a beautiful, great initiative. And I'm like, yes, I'll be there to support in every way possible. So like he has mentioned, please, if you can, it'd be nice for you to come, collaborate, and get to meet other Nigerian filmmakers, young stars like yourself. They're going to be there. I'm going to make sure they're all invited so that you can come, you can relate, communicate, understand the terrain, understand how it works there, and see how you can apply that to how yours should work here. So also the whole idea is to find a way where we can have collaborations. You know what I'm saying? So that we can integrate the market. It shouldn't just be like, okay, Ugandan film for only Ugandan consumers, Nigerian film for only Nigerian consumers. That's not what film is about. I'm sure we understand this as young filmmakers, right? Yeah. Because there is a caption that says that filmmaking is what? Is global, right? Do you understand that? Yeah. So it doesn't matter whether there's language barrier or cultural difference or it doesn't matter. Filmmaking is a global language. If you make good films, whether you're speaking Swahili or you're speaking Indian or Pakistani or whatever, I will still know and understand the film. That's why it's called a global language. So irrespective of that, I believe that we can all integrate, come together and become one. So I'm looking forward to that. Don't forget, save your money, try and save. I mean, if you start saving now, it's towards the end of the year, yeah? September. So if you start saving now, you can probably reach out. I mean, Ugandan Airline is giving some really, really good discount. So it's better you fall in, understand what it's going to cost you, and then start saving towards it. So you have to be there. I'm looking forward to every one of you. And unlike my brother here, who gave you all 15 over the, I didn't, I'm sorry. You can hate me for all you want. I'm very glad that I didn't put my name on it so that you don't come behind me and say, oh, you did this to me. Yeah, well, I was looking at it from a very critical point of filmmaking eye view, and I gave it, I mean, I scored it that way. But nonetheless, it's a brilliant work. I'm really proud of it. I'm proud of Rich Ahead. I'm proud of all of you here. And I know that it can only get better. My watchword and what kept me till now in filmmaking is consistency and passion. The first for me is passion. I love the word, I love the art. I don't know about you, but I love the art. Thank you, God bless you.
Thank you so much. I'd love for us to give out the certificates. I'd love to invite Benson, Daphne, having more female filmmakers in the country. Nakabazi Lukia.
She's not around.
Not around. Someone can represent. Someone not at least take a moment with not for you won't get a certificate. You have best friend. Any filmmaker who can represent Nakabazi Julia. Someone who was in Cheno Lee or Win. Mariam. Someone that everyone, you guys have all voted, and now we are going to announce the viewer's choice. Where? Can we pause on that? We give it out later. Viewer's choice. They're still tallying, so let's give them time to tally. But thank you so much, guys. Dinner is ready, so we can have something to bite on, and we continue with the program. Thank you so much for being here with us.
First warm up like this. Put whatever you're holding. Abakutama simu wena. So you can take your hands. You've already registered for Guiso. You can first put on your phone now. Eh? So first do like this. All of you. Now this is a special.
Yeka owa obulenzi bwe nalina mu nsi lwe yabbira ku nnyanja kati nyiika eyo yonna ogiteeka ku ttendo so ng'ate gwa yesulirayo ogwa naggamba saakugaana mugere saakugaana buli asagaana simanyi oba omanyi obulumi bwe wampisaamu oluvannyuma lw'ebyo byonna
takitegeera
ennaku bbiri mugere ennaku bbiri
omugamba nti yesu yegwa naggamba tekina buzibu naye ngenda fungula bali kikomo ku mulundi guno okitegedde naye okitegeere okuva n'olwenkya aweewo agenda taleka kugenda naye ku nnyanja kufuna byennyanja
It's giving AMBTAs.
Kenneth, the maid left food for you and it's still intact. Look, I know I'm away a lot because of work, but wait, what happened to your face?
Mom's
I was helping out a friend.